Imagine being 18 years old and having the secrets of lifelong health and vitality right at your fingertips. And what if I told you that everything that you know about health today is probably wrong? Today I'm gonna share 5 things I wish I knew at 18 years old that would have transformed my health. Now I just wanna say this off the bat, I am not an expert, I am not a doctor. I'm just a guy that has done a lot of research and a lot of trial and error through my life to learn how to be the healthiest version of myself. I went through an eating disorder when I was 15, and that had put me onto a path of focusing on my health because clearly I knew nothing. I was on the verge of death. I was not in a good place, but it set me on the trajectory to be where I'm at today. Feeling incredible, feeling the best I've ever felt in my life. So starting with phase number 1. When diet is wrong, medicine is of no use. When diet is correct, medicine is of no need. And the way that I understand that is, without good nutrition, our body's more prone to disease. We can take all these medications, but at the end of the day, those are just band-aids. You're not getting to the root cause. So I've always been someone that has trusted what the doctor has told me to do. This person only wants the best for me. Well, that's not always the case, especially if that person will prescribe me medication right when I tell them I have an issue without even trying anything that could potentially help me, such as good nutrition, better sleep, just to name a few examples. This is important. Prioritize quality over calories. This is one of the most important things I'll say in this video, if not the most important. Not all calories are created equal. The calories you're getting from your microwavable dinner that claims to be healthy, those calories are not the same as organic pasture-raised eggs that you get right from your farmer's market. Don't go out buying whatever meat you see. Organic pasture-raised grass-fed options might be more expensive, but they are packed with nutrients and free from any harmful chemicals that usually are in a lower quality meat. So make sure you always invest in the quality of your food. Don't just look at, oh, calories, calories, calories. Well, this is only 100 calories, so this is gonna be healthy for me to eat. That's so far from the truth. If you're eating the Special K cereal over the pasture-raised eggs because the Special K cereal claims to be heart healthy and it's low in calories, you're making a huge mistake. You can either take the Special K cereal with all of the ingredients, that beautiful ingredient list of additives, of chemicals, of red 40, whatever's in it, or you can have the pasture-raised eggs, which is one ingredient, pasture-raised eggs. And on top of that, that food is extremely healing for your body. Which one are you gonna take? Also, the medical industry likes to claim that eggs are the reason why you have high cholesterol, this and that. I would question that. So another point with phase number 1. It's easy to say, oh, I'm young, I'll worry about it later. My metabolism is so fast, I'm just different, I'm elite. Or my grandparents have always ate terrible and they're still alive. My question is, were they operating at their full capabilities? Did they milk every last bit out of life? Did they enjoy life to their fullest? Or were they a little drowsy? Were they a little bit tired? How I always think about it, I don't want to be on my deathbed not knowing who I could have been. What if I think about it this way, what if I was on my deathbed and I actually didn't know that I could have been 10 times more effective in life, which would have resulted in way more opportunities, way more fulfillment. I just didn't know that because I didn't treat my body with the utmost care. You'd be surprised what happens when you start to eat healthy and focus on your health. Everything else follows. You will make more money, you will enjoy life more, and just because you're a little bit younger, or you have plenty of time to fix up your diet, or your grandparents ate terrible, just because of all those excuses doesn't mean you shouldn't focus right now on your health, because what if you could be 10 times better than you are right now? And then the last point for phase number 1 is pay top dollar now so you don't have to pay 10 times that 20 years from now. It goes back to the saying, pay the farmer now or the doctor later. There's a lot of truth to that. If you're paying your farmer now, it's just an investment in the bank of you. You just keep that investment going and you're just gonna keep leveling up. You're paying your future self. Phase number 2, skincare starts on the inside. So I was someone that had terrible acne in high school. I was breaking out a ton. I was going to different medications. I did doxycycline. I'm not sure if you know what that is, but it's a medication that helps with acne. I thought I was healthy. I was getting the school wraps at lunch. I was packing my own lunch a lot of times. But when I think about it, the foods that I was eating were filled with seed oils, were not actually good quality. I thought they were. I was eating cereal because I thought that was healthy, but it's just full of sugar and tons of additives. I would try every skincare product, Cetaphil, all those other ones, but I never thought, hey, maybe it's what's going on inside of my body. Maybe it's my gut health, which Most of the time, it is. Focus on foods that are beneficial for your gut. Focus on whole foods, nutrient-dense foods such as cacao, pasture-raised eggs, grass-fed meat, healthy carbohydrates such as fruit, squash. Focus on the whole foods, what nature has intended for you to eat. You've probably just become so out of touch because of what modern society teaches you. You turn on the TV, you're seeing commercials about different medications to take. You're seeing cereal commercials with your favorite athletes. It's such a twisted system. Skincare starts on the inside. Before you go to any medication, start cleaning up your diet. Try eliminating different foods and really observe yourself. If you really want it to go away, it's gonna take effort. And I'll tell you what takes a lot of effort, eliminating different foods, because it takes time. But in the end, it is worth it. Phase number 3, convenience is the killer. So I was a cross-country runner. I was always eating protein bars. I was eating all these different snacks. You know what? Let me actually go grab one of the protein bars I used to eat. So I'm not trying to call anybody out, but Kind bars, Luna bars, these are things I truly thought I was being healthy by eating. Like, I actually was convinced that I was being healthy. Let's check. Palm kernel oil, I'm already out. Seed oils wreak havoc on your body. It's one of the top reasons that I believe leads to people getting more sunburn, leads to people having degrading health. Just stay away from seed oils at all costs. This health food has seed oils in it. Added sugar, glucose syrup, rice flour, unsweetened chocolate. Not sure what that really entails, unsweetened chocolate. So added sugars, seed oils. This is not a health food. Protein grain blend, soy. Stay away from soy at all costs, especially if you're a man. Chicory fiber syrup, vegetable glycerin, peanut flour, palm kernel solids, sunflower or soybean oil, seed oils. It's just a bunch of processed trash. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. This is the truth, and this is what I wish I knew back then. We focus on the calories. Oh, but there's not many calories in these foods. Again, modern thinking, we focus on the calories rather than what we're actually eating. It doesn't make any sense. The quality is more important than the calories. If you remember anything from this video, remember that. Nature gave us different foods. Eat what nature provided. Eggs are one ingredient. It comes from nature. If you like veggies that much, broccoli comes from nature. Arugula comes from nature. These are all foods that you can really make taste incredible, and they come right from nature. Another one I remember, I was huge into cereal. Like, I loved cereal. Especially on those nights when I used to look at fun a different way. Back then, I used to love cereal. It was my go-to snack, and I truly thought I was being healthy, but you can look at any cereal today. Most of them are filled with seed oils, tons of added sugars, just not a health food at all. And they claim to be healthy too, which doesn't make any sense to me. So avoid cereal as much as you can. So that is the theme for phase number 3, convenience is the killer. Our ancestors used to hunt for their food. All we have to do is go to the grocery store, click a button on our phones, and we have a full meal. Just get your groceries, spend a little time making the food, do what you can. We're all in different places in our lives. If you can't get organic, opt for non-organic. Always choose quality over everything. And if you are going out at night with your friends, spending money on weed, spending money on alcohol, there's a good chance that that is adding up, and you could spend that money on the highest quality foods, in turn investing in that bank of you. Phase number 4, forget the food pyramid. When I was 18, I followed that conventional advice. Lots of grains, moderate protein, low fats. But the truth is, the food pyramid is completely outdated, and it does not reflect what our bodies actually need. Focus instead on nutrient-dense foods, whole foods, like fruits, high-quality meats, different types of veggies that you can tolerate, and tons of healthy fats. Think more about the quality and the source of your food, rather than just hitting arbitrary guidelines that the food pyramid tells you to do, that the medical industry tells you to eat. Because the same people are telling you that you should consume oils such as canola oil and soybean oil over butter. Butter is a superfood, especially if you're getting grass-fed butter or raw butter, even better. It is extremely healthy for you. Be careful for whose advice you're taking. And of course, yes, like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm someone who just tests things out. I'm someone who tries different things, who does a lot of research. And at the end of the day, I feel absolutely incredible. And also, I would look at someone that's giving you advice. Physically, I would look at them and see how healthy they are. And the last point for this one, the system does not want the best for us. It's just the fact of the matter. People forget that many of these hospitals today have shareholders, so they run like any other large business would. How do they make money? Well, they need customers. You need the customers to keep coming in, and if they are repeat customers, even better. Let's give them more medication. Let's pump them up on this, that. Do your own thinking. That's all I'm gonna say. And phase number 5. Food isn't everything. Yes, food is a massive part of all of our lives. It's one of the most important things you could be doing, but it is not everything. One of the points here, which is kind of involved with food, is our water. Make sure you're staying away from all tap water. If you still are at high school, college, don't be filling your water up with the tap water, with the different water fountains. There's tons of chemicals that disrupt your hormones. There's different contaminants in the water. Stick with reverse osmosis if you have that system, or go spring water as often as you can. While nutrition is crucial for being extremely healthy, regular exercise, regular movement throughout the day. I'm at a standing desk right now. That's extremely important. Making sure you are moving your body. So for example, when water becomes stagnant, it becomes a breeding ground for bacteria. When water is in motion, things are flowing freely through that river. It's just like the human body. If you're gonna always be sitting down, staying in one place, your body's gonna build up different infections, your body's gonna build up different aches and pains. But if you're in movement, if you're always moving, you know what I'm saying, then, man, you're gonna be healthy. That was probably one of the corniest things I've ever done on this YouTube channel, but hey, we're feeling good. And then learn what works best for you. I noticed by eliminating different things, dairy was a reason why I was breaking out. So every body is different. You wanna do what works best for you, but always know if you're consuming nutrient-dense foods that come from the earth, it becomes easier to kind of cancel different things out because you're not eating as many different things. You're not eating foods with 30 different ingredients. You can kind of pinpoint things a little bit easier when you're eating single ingredient foods. So those are 5 phases. I will leave you with this. Learn to cook your own food. You're gonna be better off, and it's therapeutic. Like, I truly enjoy cooking my own food. It's a nice little pastime for me. But know what you're putting in that food, especially if you go to school. A lot of those foods are gonna contain seed oils, unfortunately. So you gotta see how you can work around that. But I'm gonna leave that up to you. You have the knowledge, you have the sauce. Now it's time for you to go cook it up. Remember this, the journey is ever evolving. We're always learning. I'm always learning. Something I'm eating today might be something I'm not eating tomorrow. We're always changing, we're always evolving. It's all about doing your own research, learning from others, and taking action to see if it works for you. And above everything, stay curious, stay informed, and listen to your body. When you have a clean vessel, you are gonna be getting the best ideas. You're going to be more inspired to take on work. I eat extremely healthy. I treat my body with the utmost care. Therefore, I'm fired up every single day to make these videos, to show up in my work, to do the best work for my clients. That's like what makes me most excited when I'm evolving. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm always coming at you with different things that I learn, with the different habits I pick up, with whatever it is. I love documenting it to help you become the highest version of yourself. That being said, I'll see you in the next video. Keep crushing it. Keep enjoying life. Talk soon.